Morning. 21st of March 2022. I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool, we are the soul pool. Together as a collective. Without you this doesn't work. So I'm getting a song and it sounds like Poison, and I only know that because it was one of my daughter's favourite bands. But the line I'm getting is, I don't know but I believe. So you Boyzone fans will be screaming at the screen telling me what it is. Pretty much haven't a clue, but I will find it. I don't know but I believe. So the 21 is the world. It's about bringing things to a conclusion, ending one chapter and beginning another, which is very apt because we've just had the equinox, and it's about new beginnings. But first we have to end the cycle. It's the cosmic egg. It's the universe. It's curious connection to a string of pearls and the number 72. Just missed the sweet spot by one card. It's about travel and the World Wide Web. It has the 4 signs, fixed signs of Taurus, Leo, Aquarius and Scorpio on it in some decks. So there's extreme fear here about ending a chapter. There is delays because putting things off until tomorrow. Lack of confidence. And somebody born 1970 plus or minus 12 February to February may be holding you back. Wishing on a star but doing nothing about it. So, and the flower is dying. So, a dream is dying. That's tomorrow, 22nd. Although I was born on the 22nd, living or past it for your diary and address. It's never setting out on the journey in the first place. Which brings disappointment, depression, looking back on the past, dwelling in the past. Being so disappointed either in yourself or others. And you wallowing in this dark place. Spirit give you the rose as a meaning of love. Sometimes it comes out in a reading when somebody's put a rose in the coffin or planted a rose for a loved one. But there's no, because they've got their back turned, they don't see the cups that are full, the things that are good in their lives. Ungrateful for everything, feeling the lack, feeling like they've achieved nothing because they didn't chase the dream. Even though probably what they have got isn't that bad. The effort you've put in is the reward that you get. So it's up to you. You need to release this. Release your hold on the outcome of a situation, the old way of doing things. Stop being stubborn and let go of greed. Sitting on the fence for far too long. Juggling people, places, jobs, situations, trying to do everything by yourself. And not succeeding. There's a bond or a union involved in this situation that needs to end. A chapter needs to close so that you can grow as a person. This is about your happiness. That is about you stopping it. You need to travel to the object of your desire, either persons, things or events, so that you can find your happiness. That's the Divine Feminine. She's all 4 queens in one. In this deck, she's not pregnant, so we're not going to say that, but it can be pregnancy in other decks. Again, the Poppy, November 11th, connections to the military, May the 31st, and November the 11th. It's about abundance and growth, but it can only be achieved after the pain. It's about mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. But above all, it's your happiness. 3rd or the 30th. So tomorrow may be a hard day, and the 3rd or the 30th may be better. But there is the chance here of something better. But not if you keep sitting on that fence. So it goes with the song. I don't know, but I believe. He doesn't believe. Because the fear is that he doesn't know what's coming next. Yeah. So he daren't walk away. He's staying in his comfort zone. There's disappointment in a family or home situation. Somebody's blaming themselves for stuff, rightly or wrongly. You played your part in it. It's a nightmare situation. Either you don't think you've got enough money to do whatever it is, you're not too old, too young, you're just putting obstacles in your own way, really. And that's what Spirit wants you to do, is feel the fear, take the risk, and do it anyway. Let go. Let go of trying to control. You can make the 22 positive. It's all about how you believe. You've learnt your lessons. There's patience here. There's weight loss. There's overcoming addictions. It's about coming out the other side stronger than ever before. The 14. There is someone who loves you, an offer of love, a chance of moving forwards. But there it is, the 3 of Swords. Something is coming between you and them, and it's probably yourself. Make the right choice for your happiness. Twins could be involved, siblings, people with ex-partners. But this is a union. This is a choice that you need to make for your own happiness. 6 or 24. Positive energy. So it's down to you again. Hands, arm, shoulder issues will be healed. Because there is somebody there, a gentleman, who is full of love, who's waiting for the chance to give that love. But either he or someone else is blocking it. So no movement forwards in stormy waters. The tower must fall. Building ivory towers, making a prison for yourself. The 16. When you let it crumble, it'll be a blessing in disguise. Watch out for electrical and water problems within the home, accidents, arguments. Yeah. There's no love and lack of commitment in this situation. It's time for love to leave the building. There it is again. Let go. Feel the fear. Take that risk and do it anyway. If you don't, you'll always be living in regret. You've got to fight for what you want. Yeah, stop sacrificing yourself, believing you're doing such a good thing. Playing the martyr, playing the victim to get what you want. It won't get you what you want. Again, a massive disappointment. There's no point in crying over spilt milk. And there it is again. Heartache, sorrow, loss, separation. Somebody's been heartbroken in this situation. Or there is minor surgery of a sibling, a partner, a choice to be made about it. But you cannot grow until you do. This is stagnation. Again, the lovers. So this is a love story, I'm afraid. Some of you don't like it being all about love, but this is a divine union. Soul contracts that were made before you were born. 6 or the 24th, massively important. Make the right choice. Be happy. That's all Spirit wants. Take the risk and don't live in regret. Beautiful story. Boy meets girl, boy loses girl, boy gets girl back, that sort of thing. I believe, but I don't know. So somebody believes it's love, but they're not sure. And because of that, they dare take the risk. Or they don't think they're good enough. Or they don't think they're rich enough. Worthy. Strong enough. I'm afraid this is going to be a shock. A tower moment is coming. It will be a blessing in disguise. Something is about to be razed to the ground. The 16. Don't build those ivory towers because they become your prisons. Water and electrical problems. Watch out for them. Don't leave your straighteners on. Just watch out for leaks, any sort of thing like that. Arguments within the home. Massive eruptions is what I'm saying. Something is going to shock us to the core, and it could be a bigger issue. It might not be about love. It might be a bigger issue. 16 again. 3 times in a row. 16, 16, 16. Tower, tower. stars, wishes and dreams. Someone from your past is returning, or children. There may be a surprise pregnancy. Like I said, that card hasn't got it on it, but it usually is. A promise to take action right now. And it's the 25th, so the 24th and the 25th. There's no reciprocity where you are, and no good luck will come from it. Or in the situation that you've been wasting your time with that you need to let go of. It's coming out of a mental prison. You're overthinking something, whatever it is, big or small, and you need to let go of that, Spirit saying, and go with love. Kristen has got a specific message for you. They're on about the garden again. You ain't got a garden. It's clearing the garden is all they keep saying. For others of you, this is an apology. Or it may be an apology for you, Kristen, as well. But the garden they're mentioning. But there is a woman scorned here. Somebody out for revenge. Someone who has been damaged and heartbroken. Possibly a widow, a divorcee, an ex. Negative communication or someone blocked. It's someone not being able to get away with it anymore. Someone wanting to escape. But will they do it? Will they be living fear? Or will they feel the fear and do it anyway? Where is he? Which one are you going to be? You have a choice. To take the risk or live forever in regret. Seventh house. There it is. Seventh house of marriage. Libra energy. 31. The lines in the marital home. Make the right choice. Justice will be served one way or another. Bindings, whether emotional or domestic or lawful, what is permissible are indicated now. So a contract in a job, a binding to family members, a binding to lovers. The seventh house represents the other, since it is opposed to the first house of self. Traditionally, it's been thought to be the house of marriage and marriage partners. And although this may still be the primary meaning, the other can also indicate friends, family, and peer groups. So it can mean a significant other, such as a co-worker. Since it's the traditional house of Libra, it governs fairness, balance, and the law. It's also the house of open enemies, of which that last card is. When the seventh house card presents itself in a reading, it usually means one of two things. Either issues dealing with partners or significant others, or court cases and legal issues. The card itself is neutral, much like the actual seventh house, which strives for balance. So the surrounding cards will indicate the basic meaning, whether positive or negative. So it's all up to you to make the choice, because that your choices have consequences, and those bring your destiny. The Pisces or Neptune card, of which the Tower is, would imply that this relationship is slowly dissolving or fading, much like the shoreline of the sea, erasing names written in the sand. Misinformation or lying could be part of it. If the card is referring to a court case or legal issue, it's not a good time for that. The end result may not be what you'd hope for, or is one that might drag on. Again, ending over time in a dissolving way with no real closure. We haven't got Scorpio or Pluto in there, or I'm not aware of it. Power struggles, ruthlessness, domination and control, partnerships, legal rulings, Uranus or Aquarius. Uranus, no. No Taurus or Cancer either. We'll see if they come up in the dice. On a mundane level, the 7th house card can mean an engagement, a marriage or relationship, or moving to the next level, as in partnership, becoming more settled and gaining maturity. Can also simply imply getting ready for more serious relationship. In the case of dysfunctional or unhealthy relationships, this may end. Others becoming more attractive to prospective mates, preening, flirting, committing to love of your life, taking relationships to the next level. Romantic and domestic partnerships, tying the knot, marriages, spouses, soulmates, duets, partnering, creating alliances, engagements, contractual relationships, long-term alliances, signing contracts, law, legalities, attorneys, legal help, court cases, justice, a fair outcome, negotiations, agreements, co-workers, open enemies, becoming whole through others. Codependence, though, watch for that. Unhealthy relationships, the reason behind a partnership, social expectations, judging and weighing and balancing. True love, the other person, rivals, open enemies, courts and lawsuits. Yeah, speaking your truth. The throat and neck. If you don't speak your truth, sometimes it poisons the body and becomes infections. This is the throat chakra, which is located at the throat area. It symbolises your connection to self-expression through speech. It's our ability to speak the truth and comes natural, but not always well received by listeners. This struggle to speak your mind has often landed you in hot water and created unwanted attention. These experiences have left you cautious to speak out and be heard. Your fears of persecution for speaking your truth are well-founded and are related to past lives where you have been punished for not surrendering to general consensus. These times are different though. Now you have to practice upsetting the status quo if you're to be true to yourself. Once you do, a massive weight will be lifted from you when you finally acknowledge what has been keeping you awake at night. Find the voice from within and own your truth. No more internal conversations. The time to talk is now, or you will miss an amazing opportunity where people will gladly listen to what you have to say. As long as you are speaking what you believe, so again, we're going back to the song, Full Circle Spirit, thank you. I believe, but I don't know. Then it is your truth. It may not be what others believe. However, it is your reality, and on this occasion, it will be shared by many who don't have the courage to speak out for themselves. So use your voice and speak. Let's see. Speak your truth and shame the devil. Always the best bet, my granny would say. If they don't like it, You can go to Wellington Clemens. Oh, South Nodes, karmic debts, Pisces, Neptune energy. Again, 8th house. Let's see. Pisces. The soul has merged itself in at oneness or dissolution. So again, that word dissolution. Something is crumbling. It must leave behind the pattern of victim or martyr or saviour. The Pisces. Don't play the martyr or the victim, what did I say? And learn to discriminate, taking forward the knowledge that is part of the divine. So learning your lessons. You've learned from this situation. It's not for you. And it may come as a bit of a shock to some people. In the 8th house, the soul has an unshakable certainty that it will survive no matter what. Evolution for the soul in the future needs to be steady process and not be born of trauma as in the past. So the trauma of the past is over. You are evolving to a better place. Absolutely beautiful. Full on, full circle, spirit thank you. Which is what today is all about. Coming full circle and bringing, oh my God, they can't even. So, I have to show you the wild card, the Ouroboros, the snake that eats itself. They've done a full circle from start to finish. The snake that eats itself. Can you see that snake? So, the 8th house is the fixed sign of Scorpio. The reproductive organs, shared resources, funeral parlours, cemeteries, labour wards, ancestral property, black, interaction, shared resources, birth, death, rebirth, a regeneration, sexual union, integration, self-sacrifice, expanded awareness, inheritance, other people's money, and metaphysics. Now we have to go back to the card because it said Scorpio, didn't it? So, number 31. So we have 30 and 31, which could be the end of this month. And it said Scorpio. The Scorpio or Pluto card close to the 7th house card would indicate power struggles, even ruthlessness would figure in. There could be issues of domination and control with these cards. This could apply to partnerships and legal rulings. So, speak your truth, and especially if you're going to court, don't try and get something past somebody because you will come a cropper. It's time to face this. Let go. End the chapter because it will be a blessing in disguise. The fear is the only thing that's holding you back. You have to have courage and learn from this. Patience. Everything can be accomplished at nature's pace. Divine timing. The universe has got this. So, time heals all things, but you have to fight for what you want. Thanks for listening. Bye.